Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Lily here and I am back at it with another Dollar Tree DIY for Mother's Day. Today I wanted to show you guys how I created this cute little flower pen daisy vase using all Dollar Tree products. Something super cute and simple you can do for your mom or an aunt or maybe even your grandma, somebody special to you where you just want to give them a little something that they can get some use out of. I know we all love real flowers. I personally love real flowers too, but it's just so sad that they're always so highly expensive during the holidays, and then all they do is just end up dying within a week, and that's really, really aggravating to see, good spent money on some, on flowers, and then they end up dying, and then you have to toss them out. I wanted to give you guys an option that's a little bit more affordable, obviously, and it will last. And these cool little flowers here will be able to be used because they are pens. So this idea is not new. This is a recycled oldie but goodie idea, but before, when it was made, I want to say like in the 2000s, it was made more like in clay pots, and it was more like kind of country looking, and I wanted to recreate this and make it look a little bit more glam for all of us glam girls. So I'm going to get started and show you what you need. You're going to need some flowers, and everything that I have here is from the Dollar Tree. There's a few exceptions here, but they were things that were out of stock when I went to the Dollar Tree, so I was forced to go somewhere else. But I bought 2 bushels of these flowers because my mom's favorite color is purple, so I wanted to make something with purple in it, using 8 in total, and they are the daisies. But go ahead and pick any flower that you think your mom would like. Maybe you find her favorite flower or a flower that's her favorite color. But I did pick up 2 bushels of these, but I've already cut them all off of I've already cut the stems down, and these are the 3 that I had left. I had to re-record this because I went over my time. Second most important item you will need is going to be your floral tape. Now, I had to pick this up from Michael's because Dollar Tree was out, but they do carry it normally at the Dollar Tree. And as you can see, I barely even used one, got into one of the rolls of tape. You are going to need some of this embellishment here that you can also find at the Dollar Tree. It comes in lots of colors, but I chose it in the silver because it is the most neutral and will be able to be used with other color flowers should she ever want to change them. You are also going to need some wire cutters or something that will cut through the stems. You will ruin scissors, but if your scissors are, you don't care and you just need to cut it, use some good kitchen shears. I ended up using a pack of these flat glass gems, and I mixed it with a pack of the glass marbles. Now, this is just the leftover bag that I had, but I used a pack of marbles from the Dollar Tree and a pack of the glass gems. So here's my marble pack. And then you're going to need some pens and whatever vase you choose to use. Now, there's different options there at the Dollar Tree, but I did go with that taller cylinder vase, and it is an 8-inch vase. And then you're going to need your glue stick too to glue the finishing flower on. So let's get started, guys. To elaborate on the pens a little bit, guys, I originally had picked up 4 packs of pens. Now, 2 packs were these, and these were new to the Dollar Tree that I had seen, and they are gel pens. There were 4 of them, and they came in just black ink, but they were all multicolored little pens with different colored lids. And I had picked up these also because I did not know what I was going to use, and because these were colored ink and they were scented, I felt like they may not get as much use that my mom is going to be using these in a professional kind of setting. So I figured she would get more use out of the gel pens that were in black ink. But then again, you can kind of, use your judgment to decide what you need for your project. Alright, so jumping right in, guys, I kind of went ahead and cut all my flowers to where there was about 6 inches to play with left of the stem, because we don't know quite yet what length we're going to need it depending on how tall they're going to be in the vase. So I wanted to leave room. If they're too short, you can't go back and add. So I kind of cut all of them off about 6 inches down, and then we can decide from there how far we want to trim off or whatever, depending on, some are going to be taller, some are going to be shorter, so that we can arrange them. And then go ahead and get your pens open, and I will show you how to start wrapping your flowers onto the pen. So I've taken the caps off the pens, and I've discovered that I really want to start wrapping my stem to the pen where the leaves would meet the top of the pen, so that the leaves can kind of umbrella shade the start of the tape a little bit. So you're going to take your tape then, and what I'm going to do is start off by covering the top where it's yellow there, and then I'm going to wrap down the base of the pen, and I will pick back up once I get that part started. With this flower, this one here is my longest stem, and this will probably be the one that is the tallest flower that will be placed in the center. So what I did is I kind of moved the leaves here down to about 2 to 3 inches from the bottom of the stem so that I can start that at the pen. And the reason that I chose it that far up is because I don't want the stem to be poking you in the hand when you're writing, so I want to leave plenty of room for your hand to have room to be touching the pen without this extra width of the stem getting in the way. So when you first get started, it is going to be kind of slippery and annoying because the pen is going to slide and kind of toss and turn while you try to get your tape started. But the best thing I could do is just tell you, have some patience. You're gonna go ahead and put your pen, like I said, lined up where the top of the leaves start there so that it can kind of shade your pen. And then with your tape, you're going to make sure it is sticky side down where you start. And I'm trying to keep this in the camera, but it is kind of hard because I have it up on the vase. You're kind of gonna try to get, now this tape is sticky and it's gonna feel gunky, so try your best just to get it started. And you want this tape, you want to give it a tug, but not too hard to where the tape will snap. And it is pretty fragile. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to right now get it to stay, but it's tossing and turning. So it's going to take you a minute to get it, going. And then once it does get going, you'll see that it gets sticky and it stays. So you're going to just go down the pen, and what I recommend is going down the pen, stopping where the cap goes on, because I think we might end up keeping the caps just so the pen tips don't get messed up, and then you're going to come back up. So it's hard to show it in the camera, but when you're doing it without having to worry about me like I am doing it in the camera, it's not going to be so bad. So as you can see, I'm just kind of starting from up here and going down. Now that I've got the stem kind of held in place, it's not spinning anymore, and that's what's going to happen with you guys too. It's going to stop, it's going to kind of give up, and it's going to stay still. So you're just going to keep wrapping this tape around without pulling it too hard, and I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down the stem and come up, and then I'm going to show you how I cover up the top of the pen so you won't see that. So let me come all the way down and go all the way back up, and I'll pick back up then. Okay, so my tape strand right now is right about here. So as you can see, I've gone all the way down and I tested it to make sure the cap still goes on, and then I'm on my way back up. So I'm taking the pen in one hand and kind of giving a nice tug and twisting the pen, and you'll feel that it will be really smooth. So that's how you know you're doing it right. And then you see where the part is purple here, that's what we're going to try to cover. So as I get to the top, it's going to be a little bit confusing or a little bit tough because the actual tape does not just go, rounded. So what I'm going to try to do is pull the tape up over that area, and then I'm still twisting, and I'll probably go back over that area again without it breaking, and I'll do that until I can kind of get that whole area covered up and camouflaged, and then probably go down just about to where the stem ends just to secure it. And then when you're done, you kind of just give the tape a tug and it snaps and it's sticky, and then you'll just try to take that piece there and smooth it down with your finger or give it a little bit of a pull. But I'll see mine came undone a little bit, so you are going to have to play with it, but the end result should be that the tape stays down and is ready to be used. So there we go. There is our longest flower pen. This one will probably go in the center. I'm still not sure yet whether I'm going to keep the caps because I think they will change the look of the vase, but we shall see how the gel ink do in there. So got to go ahead and do those same steps to all your flowers, and then I'll pick up once we're done with that part. Really quickly, guys, I just want to let you know that I did find a video where someone explains it a little bit more clearly on how to start wrapping your pen, so I will include that in the description box. So look for that video below if you're having a hard time following what I'm doing. Alright, so at this point, guys, we have all 6 of our pens done. Still unsure if we're going to be using these caps or not. but do make sure to only go as far as the cap will let you go, just in case you need to take the pen with you, or maybe you want to give them out individually. It's nice that the cap will fit, so I do recommend that you stop where the cap kind of clicks on and will still be functionable. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my vase and mix the marbles around a little bit and see what I want to work with, and then I'll arrange them and show you what I have at that point. One more thing, guys, you do want to make sure that depending on what vase you do use, go ahead and wash it and make sure it's all nice and clean, and get any tags or stickers off, because we don't want it to look tacky or like it came just from a store. So make sure you take the sticker off and clean it really nicely, as once you get the beads in there, you will not be able to do that. And yep, we'll pick right back up after I get those marbles in there. The marble fillers that I did have, and just to be clear, I did use some round marbles mixed with some of the flat marbles. I don't know what they're, glass gems. So this is going to give us, easier way to get our pens mixed in there with this. And before we arrange our flowers, we want to go ahead and embellish our jar. So I think I'm going to put my embellishment slightly higher than the middle, but I want it to be above where the marbles end, maybe by an inch. So I think I'm going to end up gluing, once I get this double banded around here, I'm going to glue a flower or some ribbon to the front of this jar that matches the flowers. So once I get to that part, I will pick back up and show you guys what I ended up doing, and then from there we'll arrange the pen flowers in the vase. Okay, so I ended up doing a double band of this clear adhesive, like rhinestone. It's like it mimics rhinestones, kind of the look of rhinestones, but it is plastic. So, and on the back it has a sticker where it's adhesive, but it really didn't stick to the glass that well. So I got it to stay while I was placing it, and I did put a dab of hot glue here in the center. I'm sorry again for my camera not focusing, but since there is like a gap there, you can embellish it with whatever you want, but I do think I'm going to go with the matching flower, and I'm going to put a lot of glue on the back of here and glue that right into place so that it will hold the two strands of the rhinestone wrap together there, and it'll also help blend the stems of the pens down there into the beads. And I just think that will make it look really cute and Mother's Day-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my flower down now. I hope you'll choose something that you like. Maybe you want to tie a bow or something else, but I think the matching flower will look really cute. If I put the flowers in and it looks funny, then I'll probably change it out, but for now I'm going to try the flower. Alright guys, so I ended up making 2 more pens because I felt this tall vase kind of could support a little bit more fullness to it. So I thought adding the extra 2 pens for a total of 8 flowers made it look nice and full, and I absolutely love the way it came out. This color looks so cute. I love how the little flower turned out here where I hot glued it. I did end up having to dump out a little bit of my marbles because it was too full in there for all the stems to fit. But look how cute this is, guys. How cute would this be sitting on your desk, or giving it to maybe like your mom or your aunt, or maybe you have a sister and funds are a little bit low and you can't afford to buy everyone a gift, and you can actually make this for $10, guys. I think this is so cute to give away for $10. It won't die. You won't feel like you wasted any money, and anytime they look at it while they're using it, they'll be reminded of you and the thoughtfulness you put to making this gift. I also think that maybe you can get the kids, like maybe the hubbies could make this with the kids for you or something. I think it's really cute. You can get creative and maybe add like some of your gem pens in there too, but I really just like the simpleness of the cute little daisies. And guys, everything can be bought at the Dollar Tree, and that's amazing. You can make a cute little flower vase just like this for someone you love for Mother's Day. I think like an aunt or my grandma or my mom especially is going to love this, and I can't wait to give it to her. I hope you guys will share this video, like it, and comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you make something, of course, I always want to see it on Instagram, or let me know if you created it yourself and you maybe don't have an Instagram. I still like to know what you used, and thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.